right, I think I'm live. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. Welcome to Blood and Beans.
Good morning, good morning.
Just give me a confirmation you can hear me, if you can hear me, and we'll try and work through this together. If you can't hear me, I'll be messing around with my OBS settings here. This is new today. It is new. I could always bring myself up and do a mic check myself. Let's check it out. Now, can I skip the ads? Awesome. Cool. I am heard. I also just brought myself up too on an outside tab, so if you heard a little bit of a second or two of reverb there. Awesome. I'm glad the background is working. Today's background is brought to you by both Somber Puppet and Beautiful Nightmare. I kind of blended the things that they had both made for me. I figured I was tired of looking at that black screen. Now, the caveat to that is, at least for now, until I want to dive into it and figure it out, there won't be any more like webcam, face-to-face, hello, with the mask on. But at least now you won't be staring at a black screen, which I always felt was something that I needed to address. So the fact that I'm trying this out Sunday morning, I did do a quick test run, I believe it was Friday, when I got done narrating, and it seemed to work. So, but that was it. Real quick test run. It seemed to have maybe gotten it working, had a couple bugs to work out, and hadn't tested it since. So, I'm glad that it is working now. Hello. How are you? How are you, Fuzzy? Good morning, Wrath. Hope you've had a good weekend. And yeah, no more black screens. So now live readings too. The idea is I will have a background, obviously, for live readings. And the live readings will also have music. I'm going to go ahead and figure out how I'm going to go ahead and put the playlist together, and then go ahead and play that playlist during the stream. So that will be the idea. So good, if you want to.
I already said good morning.
Oh, she already said good morning. So I guess.
But to all who have just
doing
came
it again.
in, good morning again. Hi. And to go grab the hairbrush since we'll be doing our Christmas shopping.
Yep, Christmas shopping today after Blood and Beans.
Get little Shiloh alive. I don't know. I might have to go get the paddles or something.
Yeah, she was up late. We were all up late, but she was also up.
She was up the latest. She's always up the latest. She is. I'll be like getting up at 2 a.m. and she's up. I'm like, dude, you gotta go to sleep. You have school.
And it doesn't.
At 6.
It doesn't matter when she's fine. She usually gets up and goes to school anyway.
No, you know why? She's a 4-hour baby. Yeah. If she has to be.
You're right. Sleeps
she
4 hours and it's good to go. See, I can't do that.
But then she'll come home and she'll eat and then crash like Jabba. She will go in her bedroom, turn on her. I've caught her with her switch on, my headphones, mouth open, and asleep.
Yeah, the one with the mask and the Locust Lake book. That one was Somber's, stirring the coffee with a knife.
I like that idea.
That was a good idea. And like I said, and I edited in Nightmare's Blood and Beans little montage that she threw together is kind of a B-roll. And kind of just blended those together, so it wasn't just the same thing, over and over. A little bit of a mix in there, but I'm assuming, obviously, there will be times where I'll put up different backgrounds for Blood and Beans.
Like a Pauly Shore type thing. You just took one, took the other, and you just interweaved them.
I did, just like Pauly Shore. If I can be attributed to that kind of genius, I will take it and I will run. Hey, Vision, how are you? Good morning. How's the Sunday morning for the king? I got a nice tall cup of coffee here in my Friday the 13th coffee mug.
I need to get more coffee, although mine's decaf. It doesn't do very much. It just tastes like coffee.
Yeah. Shiloh and I agree that decaf is lies.
Well,
It's just a cup of lies.
I have problems sleeping at night, so therefore I have to maintain a low caffeine intake now. I used to drink coffee all the time. It was 24/7 coffee. And now since I've taken coffee actually out of my diet, I have more energy. That's weird.
No, because coffee will make you crash if you have a high caffeine intake, and you stop that high in caffeine intake,
Well, I haven't had
you'll get tired.
Well, remember the one day I got the real coffee because it was hazelnut, and I only put it was a small cup of coffee. I only put in like a quarter, maybe half a cup of coffee in there. The rest was cream and sugar. And Sabian was looking at me for like 2 hours like my head came
It's
off.
because if you stop having caffeine, if you cut it out of your life, you have a low tolerance to it, and then caffeine will make you zoom.
The house got really clean.
Whereas me, I can down coffee and energy drinks and stuff all day long, and the caffeine barely touches me. But if I don't have it, I get tired.
Gets headaches.
I do. I'll get tired. I'll get shakes, stuff like that. So I'm going to be cutting the caffeine intake back a little bit. But I already cut sugar out. I already cut out potato chips for the most part, except on cheat days. And this wasn't coming from a doctor or anything.
Did our own plan.
Well, for one, I can't fit into I wasn't able to fit into any of my clothes anymore, which caused some wardrobe issues.
I got most of his sweats.
So it felt good. Since I've started dieting, I have dropped 6 notches, almost 7 now. But yeah, so anyways, caffeine is something that's going to be cut out eventually, but next on my list is salt. So we'll do salt.
And I cook with very little salt.
I'll be around to see my grandkids.
I always have, like I said, when we were living with my parents and my grandparents, all at the same time. I had to cook for everybody. Plus, I was taking care of my grandmother, who had dementia. Yeah, that's a fun. Anyway, everybody's bloods were on target. Cooked with very little salt, very little butter. My grandfather was all about the butter.
I bet it is a beautiful Sunday morning in Southern California. I bet it is
that's a sketch.
a very beautiful. I bet you it's beautiful as long as it's not sketching. Good morning, beautiful nightmare. I told you I don't necessarily agree. I like both of the montages that you both threw together, which is why I wanted to go ahead and blend them together. So thank you also, now that you are actually here, thank you for supplying part of this stock footage for this morning, so everybody's not staring at a black screen. Good morning, creepy clown girl. How are you? Happy Sunday. And good morning, amazing what the fuck. How are you? Good morning.
Morning.
It's such a great name.
I do that sometimes. I feel that way. Like when the insect spills and then the little demon cat thinks, oh look, it's time to play in that. It's like, no, what the fuck? What's going on?
Well, it happens sometimes, I guess.
Oh yeah, try tipping over the whole bag of tobacco at 4 a.m.
I don't think I want to try that. I'll just have to take your word
That's
for it.
happened. Nah.
You can get a good look at a steak by sticking your head up a bull's ass, but you'd rather take the butcher's word for it.
Shut up, Tommy boy. We just watched that yesterday.
I know, but see, I nailed it.
Well, yeah, I hope so. You're a little bit smarter than him.
Look at a steak, but no, it's got to be your butcher.
I love my little pet. I love it.
Right.
And
So if you guys are starting to experience buffering, please let me know. Apparently, it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So, I don't know if I want to go messing around in this widget or not. Like I said, this will be a trial and error thing. I'm trying something new today, so expect some hiccups as we try something new. I do have super fast internet, So it should be able to keep up without issue. So
Yeah,
if it's
and
not,
I got Netflix
I'm
playing.
going to be calling my cable company if not. Morning, Somber. How are you? Netflix shouldn't bother it. We have enough speed on our internet service to be able to support multiple devices, streaming and gaming.
I know. Oh, Ludo's calling the rocks.
We are watching Labyrinth. Ah, see. And now I'm back to an excellent connection and the little widget option has disappeared.
What's a widget?
See. My cable company heard me talking about them. I pay for high-speed internet, goddammit, and boom, it gets fixed. Look.
I love when
Our
it
house
goes
is
out
bugged.
in the middle of the day. Like, what the hell? We're working on the lines.
Yeah, working on the lines. They're bugging my
Thank
house.
God I got an antenna. And then I'm stuck watching Jerry Springer. Like, dude, I live in where I live. Okay, it's like Jerry Springer anyway. I just gotta walk out my door.
I don't leave my house unless I go to work.
I have to leave the house to go to the mailbox.
I don't leave my house unless I'm going to work.
And I have to get some exercise and fresh air. I can't just stay.
I'd much rather be home. I mean, that's what I pay for, my TV, my game systems, my high-speed internet. The whole point of having all that stuff is to stay home.
I know, but I have to get my exercise.
Do laps in the living room. Play Beat Saber.
I do, actually. How do you think I lost so much weight?
VR is a wonderful thing.
That's one of the reasons how I lost so much weight. I was 138, now I'm 115.
And yes, Somber, since you are also here now, I would like to thank
Somber.
you as well, personally. Thank you for the footage you supplied this morning. I really like the contest winnings there in the background, which is how Somber ended up having the mask and the Locust Lake book. He won the art contest that I ended up doing like a year ago. So, I like it. You both did good, and I appreciate the assistance with having something that's not just a black screen, because I know that sucks. Like, let's put something interesting up there. So, cool beans, cool blood and beans. I am actually surprised that Shiloh has not crawled out of bed yet.
I'm not yelling. If I do, everybody will be scared.
Oh, I didn't say I want to scare her.
No, them. On the stream.
Okay, you did have a buffer. It probably was due to that previous connection issue. It is saying excellent connection now, so it hasn't brought it back up yet. Which is a good thing. I wonder if the length of the video is a contributor to that. Probably, because of obviously length contributes to size. So, again, there are things that I'll be able to play around with. Oh, sweet. I'll make sure to DM me then, that link, so I can throw my money at you. Like, at least digitally, like here. let me give you my money for your book. Beautiful Nightmare just published a book. She published the Kindle version yesterday, is when the Kindle ended up going live. I did go to the page, I took a look at it. I didn't do anything else because I'm waiting for the paperback, which is apparently now available. So, if you guys like to read, if you like books, if you want to support some amazing authors, such as Charlie Blackmore, aka Beautiful Nightmare, please go to her author page and check out her books. I will tell, absolutely, drop it here. Please do. Sorry, my brain is kind of stumbly this morning. It should have been like my first reaction instead of DM me the link. Like, yeah, absolutely, please drop it in the chat. Somber says good morning.
Good morning. She's up. She's playing her Switch.
Okay.
She says she might be out.
Might pop out.
A few minutes. She's waking up.
She wakes up with her Switch?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I know a lot of people, the first thing they do is roll over and grab their phone.
No, she rolls over and plays Animal Crossing, I think.
Well,
I know she's
it's a thing.
She was using the, I think she's got an alarm on it. She was using that for a while to get up in the morning. Then I think her
There
brain
it is.
just kind of
Let's see.
blocked it out.
I'm going to open this in a new tab.
Or new tabbing.
It's the same price for the paperback? See, why would I ever get a Kindle?
Because they're useless.
Kindles aren't useless. They're good for, like, you can read them on any device. So, like, you can read them, like, on a cell phone, on a plane. Like, thank you. I don't want my cell phone.
Floor. Well, it was on the floor.
There. So, your new book is on the way, and then I will once again have your collection. Though I am still waiting for the sequel to your first book. Her first book. I don't know if you, I don't believe you've read it, and Mia ended up narrating it, so sometime I could always point you in that direction, is about a killer, in a town. It's a mystery, kind of like a whodunit. It's pretty detailed, pretty disgusting. I loved it. It was fantastic. Loved the ending. And didn't really leave a whole lot of room for a sequel, but I've been crying out for a sequel since I read it. And apparently that's coming soon. So also, please let me know when that book drops as well. It's called There's a Killer in My Hometown. And the sequel should be out shortly. Good morning, Furberries. How are you? Happy Sunday. Cheers with the beans.
I had my coffee. I had to get my Powerade.
Powerade?
Or not Powerade, Body Armor.
I was going to say, Powerade's actually a good choice for the morning.
Body
It replenishes
Armor.
nitrates.
Who the fuck is calling me? Give me the phone.
It's Sunday at noon.
Give me the phone.
It's CVS. Relax.
Hello?
Like, sometimes phones ring. It's usually a telemarketer, though, in her defense. It's usually somebody trying to extend our car's warranty, which we don't have any cars on warranty.
No, I need my Klonopin ordered. I think you put in for my goddamn Depakote. I got goddamn Depakote coming out my ass. Definitely no, I'm not going to have a seizure. I don't care. Half these people know I'm on medication.
So Pockets is getting her medication. That's what we're discussing today on Blood and Beans.
Oh, shut up for a second.
I can't shut up for a second. We are live.
No, you know what I mean.
I mean, I can shut up for a second, but people are just going to be left with some background graphics to stare at with absolutely no noise, except for you yelling at your doctor.
I'm not yelling at my doctor. I was yelling at the stupid phone.
Who the fuck is calling me? Like, it's almost 12 o'clock on a Sunday. Technically, I mean, it could be anybody. I would expect it to be like the in-laws or something. My parents usually call my cell phone, so I knew it wasn't them, which is good. How is everybody today? Everybody having a good start to their Sunday? Enjoying their coffee, waking up? I know I'm still waking up. Hope everybody's enjoying the Christmas stories that have been coming out on the channel. All stories coming out this month will have a holiday-esque type theme to them. Obviously, yesterday's story was a Christmas Locust Lake. I was really happy to get that one back up. Hey, Frank, how are you? Good morning. Excuse me. Sorry for the voice crack.
Hello, Frank.
Again, things happen in the morning, so. And I've been battling a little bit of a cold. Not a lot, so that could have contributed to that.
Yeah, you get a cold. I get a cold and I hack half the freaking month. Shithead.
How are you doing this Sunday, everybody? Mr. Frank, it's nice to see you.
It's always good to see Frank.
Oh, that's rough. Last weekend, Pockets and I ended up staying up doing an all-nighter, right through until Sunday afternoon. And
oh no, I was up way longer than him.
Yeah, she was.
I was up for 50 hours.
But anyways, it's rough. When you're not sleeping, man, that's, oof.
Yeah. Try some, believe it or not, Z-Quil. That stuff works really good. Coming from a person who, like, the longest I did not sleep was 72 hours, don't let that happen. Because you will hallucinate.
Morning. Yeah, that's not a good thing. But yeah, a lot of good stories coming out this month. Got something, actually a tidbit written by Doughboy420 coming out on Tuesday. We got some really awesome things from both Beautiful Nightmare and Mr. Blades, Ethan Blades, coming out this month as well. This Saturday is a story that was co-written by me and Doughboy. I wrote the first half, and then he wrote the second half. Last Christmas, after Christmas was over, I don't know why, I was like, because Doughboy and I had just released the book. There were all these different monsters in it, and I think that's what kind of sparked it. And I was thinking to myself, why don't we do like a Christmas version of the Monster Squad? And I think I said it in the Discord first.
Be really cool. You could follow some pagan lore in it.
I think I ended up mentioning it in the Discord first. And when I said it, I wasn't really thinking about doing it. It was more just like an off thought. But as soon as I typed it out and read it, I was like, oh my god, this is a good idea. I really want to do this. So, considering I wanted to use not just all my Christmas monsters, but Doughboy's as well, I asked him if he wanted to co-write it with me, and obviously he agreed. And it's awesome. It's a longer story. It's this Saturday's story is going to be about a little over 40 minutes long. About 41, 42 minutes. And it's got a lot of nods to a lot of earlier stories on the channel. It's awesome. But it came out exactly how I hoped it would. So I'm pretty stoked for this one. And then obviously the Christmas special this year. Last year's Christmas special was Krampus Claus 2. And the last line of that story was, and next Christmas I'll be ready. And everybody told me I need to write a part 3 or I was going to get lynched. So I did. And that's coming out on Christmas Day.
I have an idea for an evil gingerbread man.
Write it.
Bring me my goddamn notepad.
Good morning, child.
Morning.
The child has arisen.
It has awoken and is now encased in a in glowing light.
How was your sleep? Was sleepful?
It was sleepful. Both of you don't start. He is not in the mood, Faye.
It is sleepful.
I have
Sleepful's good.
talked to the cats like they're freaking kids.
You look like you had a good sleep. Well, we got her to smile, but you can't hear smiles. Trying to get her a little bit more talkative.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
You demand talkative Shiloh? Give me energy drink.
I don't have an energy
No
drink.
energy drink for you.
That's the point.
not.
I have
good
energy
for kids.
shots.
No.
Mom would actually stab you.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe
I
in
don't-
the foot.
I don't think a 5-hour energy shot is good for Shiloh.
No, and no energy drinks are good for children. They've done studies.
But
This is
mine
usually
has
because of
zero.
It
the
stunts
amount
their
of
growth.
other stuff in it as well.
Yeah. Well, the caffeine also stunts their growth. And they were giving me caffeine since
Whatever.
I was 6 years old.
What do you
No
think
wonder I'm so
soda
short.
does? Soda has only, like, depending on how much you drink, it has the same amount as an energy drink.
And how often do we have soda at the house?
A lot.
No.
What?
No.
Every time we get pizza, which is mostly every Friday.
That's once a
Don't
week.
look at me. I've been drinking coffee and black tea.
I am looking
Actually, it's not a black tea. It's more of
It's still the same
a
thing.
tea.
It's
No, it's
A black tea
That's
would
what
be
it's-
like.
No, that's literally what it's called. It's pure leaf black tea.
Oh, the Lipton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the pure leaf.
Oh, pure leaf.
Hi, Oreo.
It's good stuff.
I'm gonna get you the green one.
It's sugar free and all kinds of stuff like that. I got the unsweetened pure leaf, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you the
Told you,
green one.
cutting out sugar.
Cutting out the sugar.
Well, my father,
Oh, I didn't do it. What was that? Oh, wait, no, I didn't do it.
You're trying to break the phone.
my father ended up having knee surgery on both of his knees. And while he was having all these knee problems leading up to his surgery, the doctor actually told him that sugar was probably the main cause. Apparently, and gave him all these things about how bad sugar is for you and all the things that it can cause. And I've had multiple people that I know, as they've gotten older, they've contracted diabetes. Now they've got to, have shots and stuff like that every day. And I don't want to go that route. So I just figured I knew how much sugar I was taking in, which was ungodly amounts.
That's putting it mildly.
So
It's like when you tried to kill yourself with the bananas.
I decided to take sugar off the list. And before anybody jumps to any conclusions, what Pockets means by killing myself with bananas is having high potassium levels.
The doctor was like, don't let him eat any more bananas.
No, but I wasn't
At
like
least not for
trying
2
to
weeks.
stab myself with a banana or anything.
Yeah,
like,
but it was just so funny the way his doctor said it.
Figured I would go ahead and
Don't let him eat any
clear that
more
up.
bananas for 2 weeks. 2 weeks he couldn't eat any more bananas. Oh, poor man.
Dad, what's your favorite fruit?
the kiwi.
Kiwi.
Yep, kiwi. I don't like kiwis.
Yep.
They look.
The
I
pomegranate
don't like
is
them.
a close second.
I love pomegranates. They're amazing.
I'm a-
Why do you think they're such a mystical, magical fruit?
They're extremely good for you.
One day I'll find the Greek thing with the pomegranate.
I just like eating pomegranates by themselves.
They're extremely good for you. You should eat pomegranates by themselves. Pomegranate juice is also really good for you too.
Oh, that reminds me, I got prunes. Yay! I'm so weird.
I
I'm
don't know
probably,
how
like,
pomegranates remind you of prunes, but
the only person that likes prunes.
Prunes are just raisins, but worse.
They're plums.
prunes are very
They're humiliated plums.
Yeah, they're humiliated plums.
Like raisins. Raisins are humiliated grapes.
They're sad.
Yeah, I got it from Benny and June.
I used to like prunes until they started serving them in school with like every meal,
They didn't for me. Of course, I went to Colony. So
and then I grew really tired of the prune. Now I can't stand them.
my grandparents got me into liking prunes.
Pomegranate juice though is really, really good for you. The antioxidants and stuff in it are amazing.
I've never been though like a picky good food eater.
The kiwi though has been my favorite fruit since I was in first grade.
Except
My
for
first
okra.
grade teacher
Ugh.
brought them in during the day that they were having the discussion of trying new things. And like nobody in the class had ever tried a kiwi. And it looked very strange and green to me. And I wasn't,
And fuzzy.
no, she'd take the fuzz off, but still, I wasn't too keen on eating the kiwi until I tried it. And it
Dowie loves them.
it has been my favorite fruit since.
Yeah, and I keep trying to find them, and I can't find little fuckers anywhere.
What?
An avocado is technically a fruit.
Well, probably Price Chopper, but I don't feel like
avocado?
going into that mess
The pit counts as a seed.
by my
Okay.
house.
Well, that makes sense because an avocado is a fruit like a peach is. I mean, that
We're
would make
not gonna
sense.
go on the whole coconut rant again.
I was gonna say, but a coconut is also a fruit.
Well, maybe it could be carried by 2 swallows.
It
Fruit
is.
you, man.
It is not a vegetable.
We were watching Monty Python and the
It's
Holy
your
Grail yesterday.
Walmart.
Do you suggest that coconuts are migratory?
Yeah, there's a sign when you walk into Walmart that says "Welcome to your Walmart." So Shiloh and I are arguing now over whose Walmart it is.
It's your Walmart.
I
Dad.
insist that the sign wasn't meant for her. Like they knew that she was coming, and it's her Walmart.
Yeah, but you were also there.
No, it doesn't
William
matter.
Slappy doesn't
That's
like it.
inconsequential who was with you. And good morning, Spooky. How are you? Happy Sunday.
You are such a weird cat.
It's your wallet.
It's not. It's yours.
Oh my god.
I hate to break it to you, mate, but it's
I can't wait to start putting on some Christmas movies. I'm thinking tonight I'm going to stop. No more waiting. Tonight is decorating the tree and putting on rare exports.
Which we were supposed to do yesterday.
No, I said we're going to do that today after we go Christmas shopping.
No, you said we were
Today is the Christmassy day.
You said it to the
Jingle,
trash
jingle,
guy
jangle.
that
What am I making for dinner?
You said it to the trash guy.
That we were going Christmas
that
shopping
you
tomorrow.
were going Christmas shopping tomorrow, and today I gotta trim the tree.
No. So we're going to trim the tree.
I'm gonna stab you.
So it wasn't.
I'm gonna stab
In a very
you.
dark alley where there's most likely a dark
You
alley.
shouldn't threaten to stab your father.
Yay, patricide.
That's all I'm saying. You should not threaten to stab your
Oh,
father.
no, it's not. I'm not actually gonna stab you unless. But
Unless
That's my
even if
thing.
you're not actually going to stab me, and then period. You should not say those things to your elders.
Quit it. I have been down this road. It is an inevitable fight. Just quit while you're ahead. Remember what my dad said, pick and choose your battles.
remember what Dad said? Pick and choose your. He says that all the time.
Yeah, well, guess where he got it from? He got it from my father.
That's not where I got it from, but we can just say I did. Yes, I got all my
Well, it was
sayings from your dad.
Something that my father used to say all the time. Whenever Daddy and I used to bicker, he used to go, ladies. Thanks, Dad.
Gentlemen.
No, he did not say gentlemen. He said ladies.
Would you like
Just
to pet
being
it?
a prick.
The cat. Would you
No, he'll eat me.
like to pet him? He won't.
Yes, that is the Tasmanian devil of
He
cats.
doesn't bite. He just kisses.
He doesn't bite. He just goes.
So yeah, I think rare exports will be the one for
I
today.
like rare
We have to
exports.
read it.
I don't.
I think it's
I already know what's happening. We've seen
Well-
it so much. Come on, we know what's happening.
just in general. You would have to read it. It's subtitled. I believe it's in Norwegian.
Yes, I think so.
Christmas film. It's really, really good. And
Really, very, very much good.
it dives into a little bit of the lore of that
Yeah.
region's
Version of Santa
their mythos of Santa Claus.
and his helpers.
And it's good. It's a very, very good movie. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. So
See?
when we're waiting, we're going to be watching that tonight. Oh, can't be out of coffee during Blood and Beans. It's blasphemous. Good morning, Devane. How are you? Thank you. The stock footage rolling screen in the background was contributed by both Somber Puppet and Beautiful Nightmare. So that way everybody's not just staring at a black screen anymore. I figured that would probably be a good thing. I felt it might have been
Just a
getting
little.
a bit boring that every stream was just like, let's look at this black screen.
Let's look into the void.
Into the void. We'll look into the void that everybody shouts into. Shouting into the void, nothing shouts back.
Actually, the chat does.
It does.
Quite frequently, actually.
It does. But still, again, we're speaking generally.
Everybody, what do you think about the colors green
You
and
get a
blue
nail
together?
file.
The void does not speak to anything such specific. And favorite color for what?
No, not favorite color. What's your opinion on green and blue together?
Green and blue together?
Yeah.
It's Luigi.
Oh my god.
That's my opinion of green and blue together. It's a go.
Oh, God, help me, please. This is what I have to live with.
Mom, what are your opinions on it?
They're colors.
No, are they nice together?
Not really.
No.
The complement of green is technically purple.
Well, that would automatically. No,
Are
it
we
is
dressing
not.
like the
That's
Joker now?
disgusting.
No, actually, it is the opposite of the complement opposite. The complementary color to green is purple. Yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful.
Okay, well, sorry, I wasn't. Lime green with sky blue.
Yeah, that's Luigi.
That's not Luigi.
It is Luigi.
Luigi is tree green.
It depends
I know you're
on-
colorblind, Mr. George Not Found.
And I am red
Mr.
green.
George Not
I
Found.
am red green colorblind. You should not pick on me for my impediment. Thank you.
Hey, it's okay. I used to be a translator for my sister, like for
Hey, alternative
10
night. How
years.
are you? Good morning. And good sleep. I'm not sure if it is morning where you are, but I do hope that you have a good rest. Thank you for dropping in this morning and saying hello. It's nice seeing you. Family yelling at me. See what I have to put up with?
Oh, shut
Well,
up. You've
with
never had it. It's so good.
lime green and sky blue does not make Luigi.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
Chat,
does.
Look up a picture of Luigi. Look at our blanket. It's not sky blue and lime green.
There's sky blue in there.
It is dark blue.
That's in that depiction.
Oh,
It depends
God.
on which iteration of Luigi you're looking at.
Well,
gotta
all
love
of the
it.
Luigis are the same color palette.
No,
Yeah.
not true. In the very first Super Mario Brothers Nintendo Power cover, Mario wore purple. So don't tell me that they don't end up messing around with the colors as time goes by. And it depends on which iteration of Luigi you are talking about.
All of them.
And if
All of
you
them.
don't believe me, I will just make Luigi in Mario paint. And then
Oh,
with sky blue
no.
colors and be like, there, it is Luigi with lime green and
No,
sky blue.
that's a fan. That's an OC color.
That is not an
That's
OC.
OC. My OC don't steal.
Wow, almost 3 a.m.? I gotta think about where that is time zone
Look at 8
wise.
hours. Let's go.
It's like on the opposite end of the world. That's kind of awesome.
Mom, don't put music in the background.
Well, thank you for
Definitely
dropping in at
copyright
3 o'clock in the
strike.
morning, man. That's
It's down.
much
so low,
appreciated.
you can't hear it.
Make sure you get yourself some rest. I completely understand. So, sounds like it's much deserved and well needed. Rest is good. It's healthy.
My hand smells like a pretzel.
I don't want to know why your hand smells like a pretzel.
No, my hand smells like a pretzel.
And Pockets is putting on some music videos in the background.
No,
If
it's
you hear
parodies.
If you hear it, tell us because we don't want to get copyrighted.
I am currently working on the next Locust Lake book. This one will have all the mainline stories from the new series. So starting with a return to Locust Lake to something wretched, which is the end. And it's also going to have all the journal stories, which is going to include Summer of Blood, because that's a prequel. So I'm going to throw that in with Todd Jacobs' journal. Every story will have sketch art to it, so there will be at least 19 pieces of sketch art within the book. And Todd's journal is going to be inside the book, made up to look like a notebook. So like, composition, notebook cover, backside, sketches, maps, pictures of the lake, stuff like that, along with the stories. I've just inputted, there were 11 of these 19 stories, and it's already bigger than the first Locust Lake book. And it's a little over 80,000 words long. I do have another 9 stories to dump into this and go ahead and edit once I'm done editing these. So the new Locust Lake book is going to be in monster, basically is what I'm saying. My guess is it'll be somewhere between 120,000 to 150,000 words long, probably close to the size of double the first Locust Lake book, once you add in all the sketch art and stuff like that. So I am shooting for February release, but after starting to take on this undertaking, I'm thinking that March might be a little bit more realistic. I'm still aiming for February, but it could end up being as late as March. I do want to get this book done, though, by then. I have to start writing for Halloween in March, so I can do the 13 days of Halloween. I also want to start writing for my novel. I have a novel that I've started. It's going to be at least 13 stories long, obviously, all together, put together in chapter form, because it'll just be one long story. I have the whole thing outlined, and the first story is written. It's just a matter of writing the rest, so I want to get to work on that. And I want to do a Confronting Evil book for the first season of Confronting Evil, which is going to have a holiday exclusive. Every season of Confronting Evil that makes it to a book is going to have an exclusive story, but that exclusive story is going to be holiday themed. So I want to get that out by June, which is when the last Confronting Evil for season 1 drops. And Doughboy and I will be doing a live stream in August or September, talking about all the previous episodes, how we wrote them, and stuff like that. And then I'm hoping to have another anthology of mine, another book of mine written by me, drop in October-ish of next year. So lots planned on the horizon. Good morning, Edge. How are you? Hope you're having a great Sunday morning. I'm just kind of discussing some future ideas.
Yay, Sunday.
For the channel and for, book releases and such like that. And sipping coffee and talking with Pockets, who's watching YouTube.
And I'm watching the Kane parody. I cannot wait to get that tattoo.
That's a pretty good reputation to have, alternative night. Staying up super late and then dropping into everybody's morning streams right before bed.
That big.
That's kind of awesome. Good morning. It's definitely been a decent day. It feels good to have this stream put up the way I wanted it to. I'm glad that this worked out. I guess I had to do a little bit of fiddling when I did the test run. Didn't realize that people couldn't hear me at first because I didn't add the microphone to the stream. Just added the video. I'm assuming the microphone will be automatic. It's not. So I had to add that as a source. And I had to watch some YouTube tutorials to learn about sources before we even got that far. It was a thing. But a lot easier than I thought. I mean, OBS is really easy to use. It's pretty intuitive, so I'm happy. I'm happy things seem to work out. Got the background footage going, got my mic going pretty clear, and connection has been pretty stable. So this will be the wave of the future moving forward. No more black screens of death.
I have garlic bread, guys. Sorry to flex, but...
Sorry to flex. She has garlic bread. Sorry to flex, but she has garlic bread. Sleep is also good, but still, it's a good reputation to have. Sleep is something that you need. Alternative. Close your eyes and count backwards from 100, and it will remind you of what sleep is. Sorry, I'm took a moment of silence here, just rubbing my eyes and sipping my coffee. Again, it is the stream about nothing. I'm mentally searching for topics, but at the same time, it's
Sorry.
there is no need for a topic. It is the stream about nothing. You should try that. It might work for you. It could. So had to be done. Shiloh is right. If it is too loud and is picked up by the mic, it will. The video, mine.
I know.
Okay.
I know all the.
Not a problem, man. It's Sunday. We're going to be getting ready to do stuff soon here, too. Probably be ending the stream in about 15 minutes. So, not a huge deal. Definitely enjoy your day, and thank you for dropping in this morning to say hello. And absolutely, yeah, you'll be hearing from me, I'm sure, throughout the day, as you are a Discord family member now, basically. So, yeah. Enjoy your day. Thank you for dropping in this morning.
Thank you. Guys, what's everybody's opinion on garlic bread?
A lot of
Why don't you
people
put that there for her?
What's your guys' opinion on garlic bread? You have to say something or else I'll shoot you with a pistol. In a video game.
Yeah, she covers her ass in a video game.
What is with your violent tendencies this morning? Do you need to talk to somebody?
No, it comes from my side of the family.
Do you need to talk to someone?
Apparently.
I already have a therapist.
Oh god.
I can get you a recommendation.
Should make beer hats, but for hot coffee. They do. Just put hot coffee in the can.
Yeah.
There you go. Boom. Boom kazoom. Like, I'm just thinking about...
Not just a beer hat.
I'm thinking about just injecting straight caffeine shots. Like, just hook me up to an IV with a caffeine drip.
No. It's not a good idea.
I will aggressively eat my stale garlic bread.
Your
now.
stale garlic bread. You're the one that's decided to dive into the last piece of garlic bread that was sitting there all stale.
It's good.
I'm sure it is
I don't care if
tasty.
it's stale,
I
man. It's
know you
garlic.
know.
I made it.
It tastes like an egg roll.
That's because
It tastes like an egg roll. Oh, garlic bread that tastes like egg rolls, I suppose, is a good thing. Could taste worse than an egg roll. Loving this background thing. Like, it makes me happy to stream now. I look forward to it. Because then I get to pick out new backgrounds and stuff for the stream. Fun.
F-U-N.
So by controlling the sources and stuff on the fly, I think that's neat too. Doesn't need to be connected like that. You can modify the stream in OBS while you're streaming, which I think is amazing. So that opens up the possibilities for a great many things. I know I saw Spooky Boo. I don't know if I want to go this route yet. I don't know if I'm going to. I like the premieres kind of the way they are. But I saw her do her premiere last Saturday as a live stream. Like, it was a live stream where she was talking to people like I am to you guys right now. It was live. She was responding to comments. And then takes the microphone off and plays the premiered story on the live stream, which was awesome. I've never seen anybody else do their story premiere like that through a live stream. So it was really interesting, had me really intrigued. I don't know if I want to go that route. The only way I would think about it is doing live readings like that, but that's not a live reading. That's a pre-recorded live reading, and that's false advertising. So I don't think I would do that. Premieres would be the possibility there, but again, I don't know. I kind of like that chat box, and I like the 2-minute countdown, and of course you could always do that through a live stream. So I don't know. It's something to think about, and at least now I can see exactly how that's possible through the live streaming software. So, and I am not computer savvy. That's why it's taken me 3 years to do anything more than a black screen. And Shiloh has been not happy with me because of it.
My father is older than our computer, which is saying a lot.
Not really. The computer was bought in 2014. I would hope that I'm older than... Well,
that's all
I would hope I'm better. I'm older than 7. As if I'm not. I had you when I was 3 years old. Pretty sure that's not even possible.
Yeah.
So, okay, yes, I'm older than the computer. I'll admit that. I'm older than 7 years old. But yeah, I was used to the Google Hangouts way of doing things, and when they took that away, and made it all streaming software, I was lost for a bit, not gonna lie. Found it a bit daunting. And then I did the webcam streaming, which was the easiest way to do it. And then I used OBS a couple of times on my side channel. I still do, still have. And that worked out pretty decently. Like, I was able to get a game streaming with the microphone and stuff like that. So it gave me a little bit more confidence to be like, you know what, let's change up the actual streams on the main channel. So again, sorry it took so long. Sorry it took almost 3 years. But yeah.
My daddo, he used to do. Were you telling them about the game streams that you used to do, like when you had your second channel before your main channel got deleted?
No, I'm talking about after 8-Bit Sociopath with our FNAF streams.
Basically, I wanted a high five, dude. Jeez.
Oh, I think you're slapping my hand away. I don't know.
So yeah, basically Daddo used to stream stuff like Hello Neighbor,
Daddo.
and I think he did FNAF at one point. I don't know. But he used to stream a bunch of video games, and almost nobody knew about that channel because he never promoted it because he didn't understand the concept of promoting.
I still don't really promote 8-Bit Sociopath that much either. Like, I'll drop a link to one of my game videos or something like that, but I don't promote it too often.
There's a cat.
Yes, and it Spooky, it is a mix. It was a mix of live streaming and the premiere, your narration, your video, which was awesome. I loved the way that you did it. I definitely know what you mean by doing the live reading, because messing up and then yelling and stuff like that. Live reading is something to me that's it's pretty difficult. And this one for this month is going to be the most difficult. It is the longest story that I've live read. It's already a 35-minute video up on my channel. I'm going to be reading Krampus Claus: A Return to Tradition. 2 is in part 2. Wordplay. Hardy har har.
I'm laughing right now.
Because that's going to be Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, Krampus Claus Evil comes in 3s. Part 3 releases on Christmas Day. So I'm going to be live reading on Christmas Eve Krampus Claus 2. But it is the longest story that I'll be live reading. I will be messing up a lot. But on a good note, this time we'll have background video, and I'm planning on music. So there will be music playing in the background as well. So it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun.
We put like lo-fi Christmas beats. I have a playlist of Animal Crossing Christmas music. If you want it.
I don't know if I could play that in the background.
You can. You're allowed to.
Oh, okay. That'll be perfect then. I don't know if it'll be perfect for Krampus Claus, but
It will be.
okay. You say so. It's fine. Yeah, we'll work out the details, like, today or tomorrow or something. We'll hash it out, man.
We'll have a chat.
I'll have my people call your people.
Are the music teams of the Animal Crossing my people?
No, I'll have my secretary call your secretary. It'll be great.
I am my own secretary. I am the manager. Karen, Carol, Rebecca. Back in my day, we had Rebecca's.
Oh, the yelling and the swearing by me? Yeah, well, exactly. Wrath of Blades, Mr. Ethan Blades, has written me a story where there's quite a bit of swearing and whatnot in the background. It's I still recommend you go watch it on his channel as well. He says he considers he hasn't even heard it, my narration, the definitive version of it. I am a strong believer in that an author knows their work more than a narrator does. They're the ones that wrote it. They know all the inflections and everything that's there. He's the author of the story. He put it up on his channel, and it came out the day before yesterday. Didn't end up watching it till yesterday because I'm a forgetful asshole. It's really good. He did a really good job with it. So don't listen to him and go watch it. It's Omnis Project Cheer. It's good. And yes, it will be coming out on my channel too. Not this coming week, but the week after. It'll be out on the channel. Then there's another story, another Omnis story coming up that he wrote that is a follow-up to that, which will be coming out the week after that, which is the last week in December.
I'll be on break then.
Good for you. Aren't you so superdy-duperdy special?
Imagine not getting like a whole week break during the Christmas seasons.
Mine is the official version. See, I don't... Authors know their stories better. Sorry, I had to disagree with Blades there for a second. You and your breaks. I don't get breaks.
Ha!
Work, work, work. Work.
Hank.
Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream here in a couple
No, you're
of
not.
minutes.
They're
So,
stuck here.
If you guys
They
have
aren't allowed to leave.
anything you would like to say, please go ahead and enter it. I will respond in kind. Yeah. Even though if you wrote it for me, you still understand the story better. You're still the author.
Yep.
And again, you did a fantastic job. Like, I highly recommend people go take a look at this story that you did. Stop downplaying it. Stop it.
Stop yelling at the nice people on the stream, honey.
He's a co-writer for the channel. It doesn't count. See the little wrench next to his name? It means he works for me.
For free.
for free.
Slavery! Let's go!
Co-writers are not slaves. Co-writers are not slaves. I'm just reiterating that. Doughboy's not a slave. He does it because he enjoys it. He gets his stories out there.
Yeah,
it's
just
like,
Doughboy.
It's like free promotion.
Only Doughboy.
I don't know why Blades or Blackmore do it. I don't know.
Why do you guys do it?
Slavery.
Slavery? I was gonna say something about slavery, I just don't know where it went.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
Yeah, chocolate for breakfast.
Biscuits.
Alright, so enough talking about putting authors to work as my servants. It is,
Yes.
I understand.
Almighty
I
evil
still,
one.
official or not, I still really, really love your version of that story. It's awesome. So go check out Wrath of Blade's channel and check out his upload, Ominous Cheer. Do it. You'll enjoy it. You'll get to hear some yelling and some swearing. Absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping into the stream this morning. Thank you. I am really happy that everything worked out the way I wanted it to. That happens so rarely. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. I do have to get ready to go do some Christmas shopping. Brave the malls, brave the crowds. Wish me luck. Have a great day. And be safe out there. And
have just goodness, man. I know I joke around a lot about how I'm gonna shoot you in a video game, and stuff. Dad's slave. That one I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not dad, but sure. Anyway, but yeah, I love you all, guys. Ta-ta. Chat.
TTFN will
TTFN.
catch you next weekend. And yes, we are slaves to our imaginations, Fuzzy. Dead on.